I said, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser. And I said, loser. Why the always coming at the woodwork? Don't know why she mad, cause ain't nothing I did to her. She just out here plotting on my, I call her steward. She the lowest, she so down and out of sewer. Growed up, back your age, you immature. Maybe one day you gon' create some allure. Maybe one day you'll be great and go on tour. Like me, hey, okay, loser. We go way back, I won't say okay, boomer. Sweet, I brush my teeth, but still my tooth hurt. You cannot come to the cookout, get your hand up at the cooler. She was in my seat, I had to scoot her. She was at her knees, I had to boot her. She just left the team like we ain't knew her. She just left the team like, okay, loser. Okay, loser, ay.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could.
I ain't never been the same, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me. Oh, hell no. You rip my city so damn long. Just still don't notice me. Sound next. Oh, VA next. I'm at they neck. I'm running up the check. See you back, I'ma see a diva. No matter what happens, he cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. I took up Queen's Gambit, showed around my friends. Tried to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you never moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I stay the same. Had me losing my mind. Said the city is mine. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me. I ain't never represent, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't let me.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Blap, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Knee tease.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina. and the bustling city of Charlotte, as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Young. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. A run here with the rookie from Washington. And he'll get this only up to about the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion right. They'll stick with him again. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. Second and 7. Quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
Now Young. Open man downfield is Leggett. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll go play action with Young. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's a Carolina first down. The motion man is Johnson. On first down is Young. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
The motion man here is McClure. On second down, it's Daniels. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. The ball's out. But somehow it comes right back to him. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
70 Lions!
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. First and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Another try with Brooks. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. To throw, Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Daniels. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He's going to take a shot down the field, and that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup for 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
The motion man is Johnson.
Go.
Quick. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here we go. Here we go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third and long. To throw is Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
Great job there, not only securing the ball for the interception, Mike, but then turning into a runner. I can promise you he's going to get an earful by his teammates when they watch, saying, man, you couldn't get it in the end zone.
To the goal line and in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. Point after, coming up here. It's up and good. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Daniels. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now, Daniel. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Going for it all. That one underthrown and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. That one incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Young to throw on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. To throw is Young. That's caught. It's Brooks. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Commanders come up with it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
On the set. Let's go now.
Young gonna give it to Brooks. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go once more with Brooks. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down.
Go.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. A throw right side is intercepted. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Commanders 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out to his running back. Down the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On play action, Daniels. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback the longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 7, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On play action, Young. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align from matchups like we're seeing today. Just two quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
Here comes the screen to Brooks. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Throwing here on third and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And now it's fourth and goal. The Panthers going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Panthers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break! And 19 tight. 79 Bronco.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Commanders about to send this one away, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On first down is Young. Over the middle, he's got Leggett. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A second down throw for Young. He'll go right and find his running back. A pickup there of 13. It's good for a Panther first down.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Throwing is Young. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, it's Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Left wing 19. 19, Pioneer. Corey, 70. Take off.
They'll throw with Daniels. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down. The motion man here is McLaurin.
18 left. 18 left. Second Pirate. Go.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On first down, Daniels. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Going to return this from the 10. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
On the set.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Dragon 60. Come on.
They'll go play action with Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things. Defensively, it'll set up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. He's got his man. That's 3 down. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking. When you found yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter, conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now he'll run it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The motion man here is McClure. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Let's go now.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand.
That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Terry McLaurin, touchdown Commanders. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Panthers 24.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A give inside. It's Brooks. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Got it. Ready? 79 Broncos. Let's go. Ready?
On second down, Young. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
19 Lions. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
This is an RPO, and quickly they'll hit Allen. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They send him right out of the slot. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll drop to throw. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll run with Brooks. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It's third down and goal to go.
It is third and goal.
65 cat, 60, 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check go.
Young. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
70 range, 70 range. Go.
They'll go. Young. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Commanders are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over.